Hi friends, today we'll be covering a little of the technical side of how to start a blog, specifically how to install WordPress on a new hosting account. I will be showing you how to do this on SiteGround, my recommended hosting for beginner and medium-sized bloggers. For this specific video, I will be working under the assumption that you have already purchased a domain name through a domain registrar such as GoDaddy or Namecheap. If you haven't done so, be sure to check out the blog post that is linked below the video. The first thing you will be doing is registering or opening a hosting account. In this case, we'll be doing it on SiteGround. So you will want to look at their tier plans or WordPress plans, which I'm showing you right here. I found that through going through hosting and share plans. If you're a brand new blogger, going with their most basic plan is the way to go. So the starter plan in this case, you can just go ahead and click Get Started. And you will say, I already have a domain name, and you'll write it down. Proceed. And then you'll fill out all your basic information, payment information, and purchase information, and then you'll click Pay Now. Once you have signed up for an account, you will be redirected to this screen. This is your account page. The next thing you'll want to do in order to get started with WordPress blog is find the cPanel. In this case, you'll find it on My Accounts. And right there it says Go to cPanel. And then you'll say Proceed. And you will log in into your, and you'll be logged in into your cPanel. So this is what the cPanel looks like. As I mentioned earlier, most hosts have a cPanel. They might look a little different, but the basics are all the same. So on the left-hand side, you have some stats. You have your name server, you have your monthly transfers, your email accounts, your subdomains, how much CPU you're using, account executions, etc. And then on the right-hand side, or the middle really, you'll have all these little icons with links and things that you can do. Most of the hosts have these in different orders, but they're all about the same. You always have domains, you always have auto installers, you always have mail, files, databases. So if you ever need to access any of those things, you can do that through the cPanel. Regardless of where it is, you'll see somewhere a WordPress link or a Softaculous link. Go ahead and click that. And you'll be taken to the Softaculous installer page. You'll need to click the Install tab right here. And then you'll choose your domain name. In this case, I'm going to choose a subdomain. I have a lot of domains here, but you should have only one. Make sure your directory box is empty. And then we'll do site settings. So your name, I'm just gonna say demo blog. Site description, this is your site tagline. For this one, I'm just gonna say bye, free borbolita. Leave this blank. Then you'll choose your username. This is very, very important. Most hosts and most installers will give you the admin username. So instead of that, it will just say admin. It is very, very important that you change this. Why? Because hackers know that admin is the default username. So if you don't change that, so hackers, when they do brute force attacks, what do they use? They use admin as the username. So if you don't change that, you are more likely to get hacked, or at least will be easier to get hacked because they already have half of the information they need. They already have your username. So go ahead and change that. In this case, I will name my user Avocado Lover. And then you can choose your password. I'm just gonna go ahead and do what they're saying here. I'm gonna copy and paste that. Then for my admin email, I'm actually gonna write down an email that I can actually access. Language is English. And then I am going to click check in my limit login attempts. If you have that selection, make sure that you do select it. I mean, if you do have that option, make sure you're selecting it, so it helps you through brute force attacks. And then all you have to do is just say install, and Softaculous will run through the installation. This will take just 1 minute. And there we go. It says, congratulations, the software was installed. This URL right here is the one that you'll actually use to log in to your blog. And then you can just type in your credentials. In this case, avocado lover, and the password that they gave me. I'm gonna say remember me, log in. And there you go. You have WordPress on your hosting account and you're ready to get started.